Chapter 18, 2109. Athens, Greece. I have a choice. Right now. #Heroes. Quote, "There's usually a choice. It's usually yours." Unquote. Bradley Charbonneau. I hadn't planned to make this section so much about times of the day, but as I write books, I try to think about myself as the reader, and often say this, even aloud. Quote, "If I can get a single nugget of actionable information from this book, it's a win." Unquote. Me, as both author and reader. I'm writing this the morning after. I seem to wake up without an alarm at 6:36 on a regular basis. This morning, too. Even on holiday, even after a full travel day yesterday. We arrived last night in Greece, in Athens. We got to our apartment around 9 p.m. and the boys were hungry. I was torn. As much as I couldn't wait to have a gyros, the sliced meat wrapped in a fresh pita bread and lathered up with mouth-tingling tzatziki sauce. I quietly hoped the boys would be too tired to go out, so we could just go to sleep early, skip dinner, and wake up early to be fit and fresh for our e-bike tour of the city. Clearly, the metabolism rates for teenagers and those of us who no longer have the metabolism rate of teenagers is a cavern of difference. Dearest reader, please know that I completely understand that many choices I make are not normal or mainstream or what even my family chooses to do. I bet I have a chapter in one of my books somewhere that says that this is also not my goal. Normalcy, etc. I choose to be different. I choose to make a game of it all, to see if I can skip dinner, have a great sleep, wake up earlier than everyone, do my meditation, and write 3 chapters in my latest book. This one. This is what I consider fun. I didn't move to a hut in Nepal and give up on gyros and family and friends and ouzo and sightseeing. On the contrary, I do all of that too. Also, maybe with even more spirit. Maybe it's because I play games with life and enjoy these silly things, and maybe because I enjoy the silly things that the normal things are even more enjoyable. I don't know if any of that made sense, but if you're thinking this isn't normal and you are seeking normal, I'm probably not your guy, and this is probably not your book. And you have the choice when I say you don't have to answer back, "I won't." The author. Where were we? Oh yes, 2109. We'll be in Greece for 7 or 8 days. I have a chance this first night to secretly and quietly play my little game of intermittent fasting, followed by meditation and creation. It's a safe bet I won't have the opportunity again this trip as we get into the rhythm of travel and I will fall into the flow of our days here. Yet, here's the message. Even if you can do 1 day in a week where you fast and meditate and create, and the other 6 days you do your regular thing, it's a win. Remember, my goal isn't to eventually do more days of the week to the point where I don't have dinner 7 days a week. Not at all. Another book I'm working on is called Frequency. The subtitle will be something like, How Often to Do What and Why. Just like here. What if just 1 day or night per week you tried this? Not necessarily on holiday, although I have to state that sometimes on holiday it's actually easier because your regular routines are already different. But in any regular week. Maybe pick a certain day of the week. I have been weighing myself on the scale on Fridays, so Thursday evenings became something of a default night to skip dinner. Then I made a routine of it, a habit of it, even a ritual of it. I hope you can appreciate how this chapter has evolved, And this is exactly my point, my goal with Create. I started this chapter with just a simple story of how it was 2109 and I made the no hero choice. It then cascaded into a better night's sleep, waking up early, a simple yet good meditation, and writing this and 2 other chapters in this book. Simple, easy, simple and easy, simple but not easy. This chapter, this exercise, probably falls for most of us in the simple but not easy category. Unless, of course, you practice and eventually it becomes both simple and easy. Possible? Have half a gyros now and feel half awesome in the morning. Impossible? Have a gyros now and feel awesome in the morning. Possible? Have a gyros tomorrow. I'll put a photo of my gyros in the bonus content.